Hey Learning Birds, this is Mr. Ozarka with another lesson brought to you by learningbird.com. If you have any questions about the following video, you can email me at mrozarka@gmail.com. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is going to be a video about aerobic respiration. Now what aerobic respiration is it's how organisms get energy from their food. And in this case, we're going to be talking about that food being glucose. Okay? This energy that comes from this food is used for any changes that occur that happen by the organism. So this is, the organism wanting to move around, or the fact that your heart is beating, the fact that your blood is moving throughout your body, anything that's broken down or built up inside of your body, that's all through this energy from that glucose, okay? Now, aerobic respiration is just one type of cellular respiration. The other type is called anaerobic respiration, and we're going to talk about that in the next video. The general chemical equation for aerobic respiration is right here. It basically is this glucose, this C6H12O6, combining with 6 oxygen molecules, and then this whole thing right here breaks down. This C from the glucose bonds with these 6 O2s, so you end up having 6 CO2 molecules plus 6 H2O, and then 38 ATP, which stands for adenosine triphosphate. Now what ATP basically is it's that energy, that currency of the body. It's the energy currency that the body uses to do whatever changes it wants. Okay?
The next thing we're going to talk about is the 3 stages of aerobic respiration. That's glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and electron transport chain. Starting with glycolysis, which occurs in the cytoplasm of a cell, it takes the glucose molecule and breaks it down into 2 ATP molecules, 2 NADH molecules, which are going to be used in later steps to make more ATP, and 2 pyruvate molecules, which are going to also be used in further steps. And we're going to mention a lot of these chemicals in a different video in more detail. The next step is it's called the Krebs cycle. It happens in the mitochondria of the cell. Now this step's a little different from glycolysis in the fact that it needs oxygen for it to occur. Now, what the Krebs cycle does is it takes these 2 pyruvate molecules and breaks them down and makes 2 ATP molecules, 6 NADH molecules, and 2 FADH2 molecules, which are similar to the NADH in the fact that they're going to make more ATP molecules in later steps. Citric acid and carbon dioxide are also products of this reaction. The last stage of aerobic respiration is known as the electron transport chain, which also happens in the mitochondria, similar to the Krebs cycle, and it also needs oxygen as well. And this is really the big money maker in terms of ATP production, in the fact that it takes all these NADH molecules and FADH2 molecules and makes a grand total of 34 ATP molecules. Now when you take these 34 ATP molecules from the electron transport chain, these 2 from the Krebs cycle and these 2 from glycolysis, that's where you get the 38 ATP molecules that are produced from 1 molecule of glucose.
All right, so basically these 3 stages here are all encapsulated in this equation right here. This could just be broken down a little bit more over here. So that's aerobic respiration. If you have any questions on this video, let us know. If this lesson helped you, please be sure to click "This was helpful." For other great lessons, be sure to check out learningbird.com.